Wibble wobble wobble wibble wobble. I love that intro. I'm using that intro for life. End of. Anyway, happy Christmas, people. It's Christmas time. Put a smile on your face. Come on, do it now. Well done. Nice. Tree. Did that cheer you up because I said tree weird without the H? Lol. Is it H or H? I don't know. Let's go. Let's move on. So, anyway, when it's Christmas time, you always get the same questions. What are you getting for Christmas, and when was your best Christmas? Well, maybe at least I get these questions. And the first one is, I'm getting Saints Row 3. Yes, tree. Or Saints Row the Third. Tree. And yeah, I'm getting that, and I'm getting a year's Xbox Live, and I got clothes as well. So not much, but you know, enough to keep me happy. I'm happy with that. You know, once you reach about my age, I'm nearly 80. I'm 18 in like 2 weeks, and basically your Christmas spirit just leaves you a bit. And I'm an only child, so I don't have, you know, a little kid or a little brother in my house or anything like that to make it a bit more exciting, you know, for Santa Claus or anything. But you know, I wish it was the Christmas spirit was still in me, you know what I'm saying? Well, no homo. Well, no, full homo. Yeah, full homo for Christmas spirit. But I really wish that was still in me, because it just made things so much more exciting, which brings me on to the second question. You know, when was your best Christmas? My best Christmas was when I was about 9 or 11 years old. 9 to 11 years old. And I remember I was so excited for Christmas. My heart was pounding. I couldn't sleep. I went to bed at like 7 because I wanted to, you know, get up early and open all my presents. But that was not happening because I was just lying in bed, and I had my curtains and my blinds open, you know, looking out for Santa Claus, see if I could see him in the sky, you know, stuff like that. And it's crazy to think about it, like the things you would do when you were a kid. One year I tried to put a camera downstairs and record so I could see if I could catch Santa Claus, but my mom caught me putting you know, a camera down, and she took it away, and she was like, no, you can't record Santa Claus or he won't come and stuff like that. And you know, my mom's whole thing is, if you don't believe, you don't receive, and I'm gonna go with that for life. And I remember I was just looking out my window, looking at stars, and I was looking at the clouds passing by, I remember seeing so many planes, and I was like, oh my god, that's Santa Claus. Oh wait, it's not. Oh wait, that's Santa Claus. Oh no. Oh wait. And I always, when you're looking out for something, or if you're trying to listen to something, you always hear absolutely everything. Like my own house has like a creak to it, you know, where sometimes the floorboards and make crazy noises, and I would always be looking, I'd be like listening, like, is that Santa Claus? I would be so scared to go downstairs in case I caught Santa Claus or something like that. And I remember I eventually just passed out from sleep deprivation because I was so young, I couldn't stay up so long. So I'd say about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, I just crashed out. Woke up with excitement again. I must have had a dream about Santa Claus. Woke up about 5 o'clock in the morning. I wanted to run downstairs, but my mom would absolutely murder me if I went downstairs and opened the presents without my mom or my dad. So what I'd do is I'd run in, jump on top of my mom, shake her to wake her up, and then my dad, I would like trying to roll my dad off the bed because he just wouldn't wake up. And my mom would always get ready really fast. She would just put on her dressing gown and we'd go downstairs, but my dad would always take his time because he knows that, you know, I would be so excited to go down and open up all my presents and stuff, and he would be like, oh, you will have to just wait for me to get ready, and he would take forever. And it was just great. It was a great experience. When we went down, I was really crazy into Lord of the Rings. I mean, like, really crazy. I was like a fucking crazy Lord of the Rings nerd, okay? I was the biggest nerd ever, you know? And I go downstairs, and there was all these action figures and all these, you know, games for, you know, Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers for PS2. And, you know, that was the best game, like, ever. And so, you know, any Lord of the Rings games for PS2s were always good. And I remember, like, that was a good thing about gaming back then. I didn't have online, so when there's no online, you have to keep playing the same campaign, the same missions, and you kind of just learn to love and grow with it. But now that there's online, you know, it's all competitive, there's no fun, there's nothing, you know. This is why I started my YouTube, you know. Gaming is not that fun, but, you know, it's fun when you have something to do with your clips and your games and stuff like that. And I remember, like, you could just bring a buddy over to your house, or you could just play on your own, and you'd always have a great time on PlayStation 2. But when PS3 came around or Xbox came around, you know, it ruined the whole gaming thing. But it may have ruined it for the better. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I think you guys know what I mean. Anyway, and the reason that Christmas was the best, not just because of the presents that I got where I thought were the most amazing things ever, is because the next day is Stephen's Day or Boxing Day, and my whole family would come around and we'd all have a crazy dinner. We all still do that. But all my family members and stuff were still alive, and I'm not trying to say like all my family members died, but you know, like one or two or three did, and they passed away in the last 6 or 7 years. And you know, they were all alive, they were all well, they were all downstairs. Like downstairs were like in my house, we were all fine and grand and having, you know, chicken for dinner, turkey for dinner, and we all had just a great time. And I just remember all these memories, even though I was so young. I just remember it being the best Christmas ever. And, you know, I remember just getting a hug off on my families, you know, all the presents. I would, like, you know, I was only, like, 11, so I wouldn't make much money. But, you know, I remember I used to go over and buy my uncles and stuff, cheap stuff. But, you know, I remember them being, you know, happy enough to get stuff off me, like an 11-year-old, just going up and giving them, you know, stuff that my mom probably paid for. But, you know, she said, okay, you just take credit. And that was just, it just feels so good. But nowadays, it's just not as great, and any money you get, you know, kind of just like you don't feel like getting presents and you don't feel like giving presents. It's weird for me. But I remember that was a dream I had the other, like, about 3 weeks ago, where I just remember that great Christmas that I had. So guys, just comment on the bottom your best Christmas, and I'll definitely do a commentary on Christmas about your best Christmases, because, you know, just get me in a good, jolly Christmas mood, okay? Because you know me, I just want to be in a good mood all the time. I don't want to be near anyone that's depressing. And yeah, so guys, please tell me your just comment down the bottom. Give this video a like if you liked it, a favorite if you really liked it, even though you probably won't. But anyway, the last two videos that were, the first one is my New Year's resolution video, which got a crazy good response. Oh my god, I couldn't believe it. You know, this was a good commentary for me, but I didn't think it would get the response it got. And then the second one is the first time I got mugged. Scary, but still an awesome story to listen to. So guys, go check them out if you want. Bye.